Hello everybody, how is it going? And welcome to another episode of Amps in the Axe-Fx 3. Today we are going to be checking out the Komets, the Komet 60 and the Komet Concorde. We're going to go over them, talk about them, see what's cool about them, listen to them. But hey guys, this is your first time here, or have you been here before? Make sure you press that subscribe button. I don't want you guys to miss any of the cool things that we got going on here. I do Axe-Fx stuff, gear reviews, tons of cool stuff, and I don't want you to miss any of it. So, let's talk about the Komets a little bit. The cab we're going to be using today is going to be the GGD0412 oversized with a VK, what am I saying? A UK V30 cab with an SM57 mic on it. This is the smoothing I have on it right there. Let's save that. Preamp, nothing, room, a little bit of room in there, and that's it, cab wise. So let's actually look at the Komets a little bit, and then we'll hear about them. Oh look, it's the thing I use to record audio. Let's check them out. So everything I'm going to show you here is going to come from EX Amp Guide. I'm going to put a link to that in the description down below if you want to check that out. So cool thing about the Komets, right? So Dumbles are the most expensive amps, period, right? Right underneath them is going to be the Trainwreck amps, designed by the late great Ken Fisher. The Komet amps are actually designed by Ken too. It uses his circuit and has a lot of the same things that a Trainwreck does. So, like all Trainwrecks, both Komets are single channel amps. They have no reverb, master volume effects, loops, foot switch, pull, patch, transistors, or chips anywhere. The cool thing about the Komet 60 it's Komet's flagship amp. It comes with EL34 tubes, but you can swap them out for other tubes, right? You can put KT77, 66, 88s, 6L6s, 58, 81. You can put anything in 6550s if you want. You can put it in and it'll sound super great. Now, a little tidbit about this amp is it has high-cut presence-based middle treble and volume. The high-cut control isn't available on Fractal's models. The amp does have a touch response on it. It has fast and it has gradual response. Both of the Concorde and the 60 Fractal model that were on the fast mode. If you want to get the gradual response, you just put the input trim to 250 and it'll work. The Komet itself does not have a cab inside of the Axe-Fx 3, which is why I'm using the GGZ Zilla cabs. But the cabs themselves came with G12H's G12M greenbacks, Alnico blue or gold, or a G1265. And you can, if you want those specific speakers, you can go into the stock cabs of the Axe-Fx. There's a ton of them like that. This is what it looked like. The front end of it does look actually pretty cool. I do like the logo. I think it looks pretty nice. Go listen to Simon's demos in the EX Amp Guide because they sound really, really great. Okay, so let's go over to the Concorde, which is called the Concourse, inside the actual Axe-Fx itself. This is what it looks like. It comes with EL34 tubes. You can't change them out. This amp is different. It's pretty much the same thing as the 60, you know, same Trainwreck principles. I find that the Concorde does better in lower gain type of applications for me. So as you can see on my Concorde preset here, I don't have the gain up very high. Let's lower it a little more. I like to keep it super duper low. Let me show you the EQ. Just scoop some mids out. Let me let you hear what it sounds like. I'm using my Tom Anderson Cobra all mahogany guitar. I have a HC1 in the neck and a HC3 in the bridge. I'm going to use some split coil positions. I'm going to start with the bridge and I'll go to split coil. I find that the Concorde does a little bit better in the split position. Concorde for me shines right here in that type of level. I was moving between positions 5, 4, and 3, and on my middle position on my Tom Anderson, if you pop the tone knob, it puts the middle position from series to parallel, and I kind of really like that for like some clean, like kind of lower gain type stuff. And even the split when it goes to the singles in position 4, I find this is where this amp shines. It's very great about that. What's weird is that Komet says that the Concorde has more gain than the 60, but I rather the 60 in higher gain than I do the Concorde. Watch, I'm gonna push the 60 really hard and just watch what it does. You see how, I mean, it doesn't get saturated, but you see how bassy it becomes. I just really like it with the input drive barely up, just a I just find this amp is just perfect for vibing. Let me do a little EQ on and off so you can see the effect of the mids I have that I take out. You know, scooping a little bit of mids out of there, cleaning things up. But when you come back to the 60, as you can see, the EQs that I scooped out are a little bit different. Make sure I'm on my bridge. If you play on the 4th position on the Komet, it can get a little thin, meaning when you're in a split quiet position on your guitar. Let me let you hear EQ on and off. I really love these amps. I haven't really messed with them a whole lot before I started messing around with them to shoot this video, but they're one of my top 10 favorite amps in the Axe now. They really are. I love the 60 because it kind of gives you like that a Guns N' Roses type of Marshall flavor in there, but I find it doesn't amplify the Marshall frequencies that I don't like. So I didn't really have to try very hard to scoop out a lot of the Marshall stuff that I didn't like, you know, like the super boomy low end, and sometimes Marshalls can get harsh depending on how you set them up. That doesn't have this problem. I just really love the 60. It's just kind of a badass amp. It does Guns N' Roses well. I'm not even using. I have some Guns N' Roses IRs from Email Sound Lab. I'm not even using those. I like the warmth that the 60 has, and it's a really cool amp. Let me push the input drive and I'll show you how it's different from the Concorde. So as you see, when you push it, it does get super saturated, but it doesn't have that same boominess that the Concorde has. So for me, I prefer the 60 on high gain. I prefer the Concorde's kind of, you know, laxed and chilled out. And when I set it up, both of them, I set them up kind of, you know, like a normal Plexi or Marshall. You know, turn the treble and the presence up. But I am using kind of a little bit darker of a guitar because I'm using, you know, it's mahogany body, mahogany neck, with a rosewood fretboard, so it can kind of be a little bit dark, but I really love these amps. Like, they're perfect. You have, you know, your like chill vibe amp in the Concorde, and you have your pretty rockin' 60. I find that these amps are fantastic. I really hope I get to play them in real life one day, because Ken designs some really cool stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for the Komets in the Axe FX3. If you thought that this video was cool, leave me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, guys, please get subscribed. Got a lot of cool stuff going on here. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Gonna have to catch you in the next one. Peace.